Hey guys, Barcode Pairs coming at you again with a nice little video which is going to be an advice series with some of the decks I'm going to be running. As much as you'll see in my profile, it never really explains how you play it. Now, I will be doing these for all my decks. I will be putting links in all of their descriptions with all of the advice things. I know I haven't been doing that recently, but I'm going to do it now. So I'll get down to my whole advice thing. So now obviously with the one I am doing today, which is where is my damn card? Final Countdown. Now, what makes a good countdown deck? Now, if some of you are thinking, oh, you need a stall, obviously. Well, yes, but no at the same time. Because at the end of the day, if all your power in your deck is stall, you're going to lose. I guarantee you will lose unless you're going up against a very spammy deck like Giga or Karakuri, Heretics, stuff like that. But there are decks this fails at. This fails kind of badly against windups and gears. Gears as in the format of if they go first turn free Shotmaster seems impossible, but it's not with that deck. But what makes a good countdown deck? Well, obviously a good draw engine. Now, what are the good draw engines we have? We have a Mystic Piper. Now, Mystic Piper is a very good draw engine, and it's one of my favorite draw engines because we can just recycle it with Kinkabouya. Now, recycling your Pipers with Kinkabouya is very nice, and it annoys your opponent because you're always getting a +1 in your turns, and +2s if you're lucky. Now, obviously, we're not running a lot of level 1s in my deck because there are a lot better things. Now, Cyber Valley. I see a lot of people using this for a stall card. It's not really that good of a stall card. What you really want it for is mainly... Sorry, I need to put the charger in my laptop. The reason you want it is because of this handy fellow, Battle Fader. Now, a lot of people question me when I say, oh, why is he stupid if you have Battle Faders? Well, because he pretty much turns into Card D. Now, we would run Card D if I had Card D, but I don't. So pretty much the turn before. Let's say they attack, you throw down your Battle Fader. Yep, everyone's cool with that. No response. Next turn, summon your Cyber Valley, banish both. You got 2 cards in your hand. So it's a nice little tech like that can help out. Now, obviously we've got the obvious ones, Upstart and One Day Apiece. Now, One Day Apiece, you never want to use this on your first turn. You never want to use that early game, because this early game is like a stupid move which shows you have nothing else, so your opponent can do what they want. And Upstart Goblin, because we don't care about our opponent's life points, we're stalling. So yeah, another good method. We want good stall. Now the other good stall is Swift Scarecrow and Battle Fader. Battle Fader is a good stall method, but Swift Scarecrow runs over it every time. Now, you want to save your Swift Scarecrow, because Swift Scarecrow is pretty much the boss stall of this deck. It's the ultimate stall that pretty much cannot be stopped. But Battle Fader can be. And you never want to use this on your last turn. You want to save Swift Scarecrow for the 19th turn. On the 19th turn, they go for the attack, just discard it, and that's game for you. Battle Fader, 19th turn, special summon. Oh, solemn warning, the attack will go through. You cannot chain onto it with Swift Scarecrow. That is another thing I should have said in my rulings video. If any of these fail, you can't really chain it with another one, because the effect would be negated by a counter trap, so you can't really do much else after that. So it's a shame. But what you want to do, really, is save One Day Apiece and Swift Scarecrow for your 19th turn. Not a lot of people are going to really stop One Day Apiece because everyone thinks, I'll get a nice little card to my hand. But they need to really understand, you're getting a card as well, and I draw from my deck. I got Waboku. I could just wait, next turn, set, yours, things like that. Also, what else really makes a good countdown deck? Good text is what makes a good countdown deck. So Dark Hole and Heavy Storm may not seem like text because obviously they're staples, but they're not seen as staples in this deck. And that is only because, this deck's objective isn't to restart your opponent's field, but it helps out a lot. You gotta think, if your opponent has spatched out his field for the whole game, and thinks, okay, I just need to wait for that one window of opportunity to hit you, he's bound to get it eventually. So you gotta think how to pop his monsters. Now obviously we have Dark Hole in the deck, but we're also running Lava Golem and Metayan, the Time Lord. This gives us an ultimate advantage. Lava Golem, because it pretty much cannot be stopped unless they solemn it or torrential it. Most people solemn it. Now, what is the point of solemning this card when you're doing twice as much as what I wanted to do? I've seen someone solemn judgment this when they had 10,000 life points against me. They lost 5,000, and I just thought that was really stupid. I can hit you again. And I've won games off Metayan, Lava Golem, things like that. Now Metayan. Metayan is quite one of the hardest ones to stop out of the three, Dark Hole being the weakest, and Lava Golem being the strongest. But Metayan beats over Lava Golem, but also sets combos off with Lava Golem. Let's say, the turn before, you played your Lava Golem, your opponent's had the field. Now this turn, he's obviously taken 1,000 for the Lava Golem, but you play Metayan. You have no monsters on your field, so you can normal summon him. You then attack. The only thing that stops this guy's attack is D-Prism, or negate attack if you want to be fancy. But D-Prism is the only thing that can stop him, pretty much, unless they solemn him. So you go for the attack. When you go for the attack, all monsters on the field are bounced to the opponent, to the owner's hands. Lava Golem comes back to your hand, and they take 300 damage for every monster that went back to the hand. So, there's things like that which work. We also run the Sangan. The Sangan's obvious. The reason why you want to run Sangan, I would call it a core card. You can search for anything you want in this deck. You can search for Metayan. You can search for Battle Fader, so Scarecrow, Mystic Piper, things like that. Now, some people question me whenever I go to a tournament, why do you run Tragodia and Gauze? The reason is because it gives me a fighting chance if I ever need it. Tragodia is awesome in the deck because first turn Tragodia can be so stupid. It's like first turn Tragodia, special, 3,000 defense on the first turn. Come at me, bro. Then we've got Gauze. Gauze, everyone knows what it does. It's a nice little hand trap. You have to have no monsters on the field. We have no field presence whatsoever, so you can pretty much special it in your first turn and get beaty ass monsters. Now the final thing I've got is the Thunder of Ruler and Frozen Soul combo. But why is all of this so necessary? Frozen Soul stacks over Threatening Roar, not Threatening Roar, I keep saying that, Thunder of Ruler, which gives you 2 turns of stall in 1 turn, which is amazing. Because unless your opponent really stops it, which I don't think they will, because if you activate this in the standby phase, you chain it with Frozen Soul, shenanigans happen. And we all love our trolly shenanigans. But the reason this stacks, I mentioned this in my ruling video, is because your opponent has to declare they go into the battle phase for it to be able to skip. Alright? And with Threatening Thunder of Ruler even, they cannot declare their battle phase. Yeah, I hope that really helps, because something I noticed with Countdown players is they're not really as conservative as they should be with their main methods of stall. The main methods of stall you have, you definitely want to be conservative about. You definitely want to keep in your hand for nice awesome things in the 19th turn. So I hope all that helped out. It's just little text, little strategies that can help you out, get out of stupid situations, because as much as Countdown deck is a troll deck, people can get past it stupidly. They can side against you. If they side in 3 prohibitations and open with it, just throw it in the towel and call it game. I saw someone side in 3 prohibs against me, called, what was he called? He didn't even need to call Countdown. He didn't call Countdown. It was just Lava Golem, so Scarecrow, and MST. Now, I side in pretty much 3 MSTs as soon as I see them siding, because I know they're going for the prohibs. But the fact that they prohibited MST made it very hard for me to get rid of it, because I got to rely on Heavy Storm, which is a bitch, really. We all know it's a bitch. So you've also got to be expected to be sided against, so you've got to have a side deck against a side deck that's going to screw you over. So I'm going to leave that to you guys. My side decks always change. Mainly because of what I think people are running and the rumours that I hear. But I'm Barker Players. I'm going to be signing off now. I'm really tired. If I've got any other rulings wrong, whatever. If I got anything wrong, I don't care, because I'm tired. They're not wrong, and I know they're not wrong because I've researched into this stuff. But I'm Barker Players. I'm signing off. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I will be doing more videos, and I will be doing more advice videos on how to play and stuff like that. When I say how to play, obviously you want your own playstyle, but it's just if you're going to use my deck, at least kind of learn my playstyle, because it kind of helps. Because this deck is quite hard to beat. I've contended against windups and won, and it was fucking easy as well. I found it stupidly easy to beat windups. But anyway, I'll see you guys there. Have a good one, and subscribe.